Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's JR, and you are checking out the Sport Brief. Now, many of you know I'm not a fan of the theatrics of, are you going to come back? Oh, I don't think I'm going to come back. Oh, I think I will come back. Yeah, I think I'll come back when the Super Bowl. I think I can still play. I'm not a fan of all that with Brett Favre. But the man went out there today, and along with the Minnesota Vikings, they basically killed the Green Bay Packers. And I understand what the score was. The Green Bay Packers made it closer than it looked. But if you take away the first, the first 10 minutes of the game, and you take away the last 10 minutes of the game, the Green Bay Packers were basically non-existent, and they basically caught one giant whooping. Now, I know the Minnesota Vikings have played the Browns. I know they've played the Lions. And I know their next game, I think they play the St. Louis Rams. The Vikings are on their way to 5-0 until they actually face the Ravens, and we'll see what happens there. That may be their first, what you may call cliche, big test of the season. And we'll see how that goes. But the way things are going right now, it seems like the only competition they have in NFC, going all the way, I should say, is the New York Giants and probably the Saints, because the Saints are just throwing the ball all over the place unless they play the Jets defense from yesterday. Now, anyway, I'm not a fan of Favre, well, his theatrics, I should say, but he killed. And he doesn't have the Jets team that he had last year. He has Adrian Peterson. He doesn't have Eric Mangini. They're saying he should be healthy. They're trying to make sure he stays healthy. But do you think the Vikings will go all the way? I'm kind of thinking if they keep playing like this and they have a few more scrub teams to play this year, I think he'll be fresh enough. I think he'll be good enough. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw them in an NFC Championship game. And shout outs to all of my family in St. Paul, Minneapolis. I have to go back out there and go visit the Mall of America. And if you don't know what the Mall of America is, go Google it. I mean, you have a roller coaster in the mall. The closest thing I have here to that is in Nyack. In Nyack, New York, you just ride a stupid Ferris wheel. You actually ride the roller coaster through the mall. But I digress. I'm getting real excited about the Mall of America. I kind of sound like John Gruden getting excited about Brett Favre. The guy sounded like he wanted to take Brett Favre in the back and make sweet love to him. And the man's wife was up in the rafters. But anyway, do you think the Vikings will go on? Do you think they're going to go all the way? If they play like they played tonight, give or take the beginning of the game and the end of the game, they're just going to burn and kill a lot of guys and expect them to do the same thing to the St. Louis Rams next week. To quote one of my good friends, Crispy S.O.B., also known as Trevor Ariza, fake Trevor Ariza, I should say, Brett Favre played like that guy, the old guy in the basketball court that just shoots jumpers. You know the guy, he's not too flashy. He's not going to put nasty moves on you, but he's going to beat you. Because he's going to stand there in that corner, and he's just going to drain threes all game, and you're going to look at your teammate and go, why are you leaving him open? And that's basically what Brett Favre is doing right now. So to all you Minnesota Vikings fans, hey, pat yourself on the back. Let's see if he will hold up. I mean, he doesn't have the Jets with him, my team, so he probably will hold up better than he did last year. But do you think they're going to go all the way? If their defense and their offense continues to play like they did today? Probably. But let me know what you think. jrsportbrief@gmail.com. Here, knock yourself out. Throw comments down there. And if you like Twitter, go do the Twitter thing. Don't expect me to talk about when I'm going to the bathroom and what I'm having for lunch and dinner and all that stuff. But that's JR Sport Brief as well. I am gone. I am out like a bad habit. Later.